Good afternoon, everybody. So, welcome back to Devantara's Talkshow. So, me, Devanissa, as the host today. So, today's topic is say it louder, we have the right. So, we have two special guests today. We have Miss Anastasia and also Miss Sartika. Give applause to them. Okay, let's go to the topic. Miss Anastasia, time is yours.
Okay, Miss Kungzhunita and Miss Sartika, thank you so much for inviting me to the Devanissa's Talkshow for today. Today the topic that I want to bring here is say it louder, we have the right as a student. So I'm gonna put myself on this session as a sarjana atau mahasiswa university student. And before we start it, I want you to reminding all of us about one of the article of our Declaration of Human Rights. So it reads that everyone has the right to freedom or of opinion and expressions. Without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and views by any means under guidance of theory. But as we know that Indonesia or our country is a democratic country, right?
Yeah.
Where every decision prioritized by deliberation and consent. So when we want to make a decision, it must be based on the vote and approval of all the people. And demonstrations are a concrete manifestations of the contents of this article, and it represent the fourth precept of Pancasila, when Musyawara and Mufakat is one of our precept on Pancasila. But before we talk deeper about this topic, let's take a look first. I have a several questions that maybe that's the question in our mind right now as a student when we want to do the demonstration actions. The first is, are we really a democracy when we know as a democratic country, right? And then, have our aspirations been heard? Are we able to speak and have a straightforward opinion as a community? Or because we are in a democratic country, there are a lot of political in our country, is it because power rests in hands of those who rule, and then we as those who ask to be silent? To talk about democracy and demonstrations, we all know that students in this voice as a community in Indonesia, students take a forefront as a mouthpiece of community. Students are required to be critical, and that they should brave for the sake of their generation, especially in the millennial generation and Gen Z. But at the same time, their voice are also being silenced. As a student, I really care about this. I'm really curious about this because why our voices being silenced by our university officials? If we can see and we talk about demonstration, recently our national campus, like Kungzhunita University, it was visited by a lot of students, right? They come to our campus to do the demonstration, will bring a lot of several demands. But after I know and I joined the demonstration, I asked and had an interview with the chairperson of MMU KBM-UST. They said that their demonstration bring a new things emergence about repressive action and that intimidation from the campus. So if we talk about demonstration, this incident started when the campus canceled the permit to use the democratic space. When we know all activities, all facilities on that campus, we can use it because we have the right? And then the campus canceled the permit to use the democratic space because there is Novel Baswedan, so he's gonna be the speaker on the anti-corruption event. And because the campus said that this is the sensitive topic for this campus. What the correlations about anti-corruption and our campus? Because we are nationally campus. And then after that, they follow it by dismissal of the UST, KBM shared person show the daddies without deliberation. So they say that your daddies in this campus is going to be done because you already not an Sartika Datam University student right now. And after I do the interview, I know one of the best. It's not best, it's a shock. It made me so because the day before this demonstration took place, one of the deans of Sartika Datam University, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, treated the student to come down to voice their aspiration and opinions with the threat of reduction in grades when they are in still a study period. So I think this both action have highlighted the human right of students as Indonesian people, not only in acts of violence but also in silencing student voice. And my question on my mind after hearing this story, after now this incident, where is the implementation of Taman Siswa's teaching? If we try to stop students to talk about the opinion, the aspirant to speak about what they thought about our campus. Yes, we know that students have the right to express their opinion and aspirations. Where in this context, I mean, there are individuals who demand rights after the obligation are fulfilled, right? They try to fulfill the obligation, but when they ask for the right, we cannot fulfill that. Because I know that in Article 28E, paragraph 3 of our 1945 Constitution of the Republic of Indonesia say that every person shall have the right to freedom of association, assembly, and expression. When freedom of expression in Indonesia is a right protected by the Constitution. And then we know that in our generation right now, the critical students are the students that the campus needs, right? And then with this, the campus can improve its regulation and policy so that it is more advanced. But plus, students have the right to use campus facilities. As I thought before, all facilities have the right to be used because, yeah, they have their own field. That's my opinion on it right now, and I think that's a bad precedent and the bad gesture that campus gave to the student that do the demonstration.
Wow, that's such amazing. That's amazing explanation, yeah. So there are so many questions and there are so many answers from some questions that Miss Tasha represent, like, do we really a democracy or and etc. So from Miss Sartika, is there any question from you to Miss Tasha?
That's a good argument.
Aha.
Yes, because we are student, our voice should not be silent.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
Yeah.
Man, did you have a question about that?
I don't have questions.
Okay.
So before I close, this topic, so maybe you guys know that our voice not to be silenced, right? Because there is a big debate for this silence. The first is the treatment students receive will create tension and affect the learning environment. When they know that, okay, our campus don't want us to speak our opinion, so they're gonna tell that, okay, the campus is not the best campus in this way, so students may feel inhibited in their pursuit or critical thinking and participation in open discussion. And from this incident, the student will see that the campus, where should support their aspirations, has become the enemy for the dream. And yeah, for all the students in this world, I just want to say that we are students and our voice should not be silenced.
Wow.
Ah,
Okay, that's enough for today's topic. So, say it louder, we have the right. Thank you and the next talk show. Thank you.